morning show. We're on air at 9 o'clock on every weekday night, taking calls about the Jazz.
Our very success, gained, you will agree, by skill, will draw more people than ever to see it. And that will benefit many more clubs than just the Rangers. Let the others come after us. We welcome the chase. It is healthy for us. We will never hide from it. Never fear. Inevitably, we shall have our years of failure. And when they arrive, we must reveal tolerance and sanity. No matter the days of anxiety that come our way, we shall emerge stronger because of the trials to be overcome. That has been the philosophy of the Rangers since the days of the gallant pioneers.
Well, hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Foxchair, on the panel this evening is the one and only Bridgeman and my mate JFK. Evening, welcome to Rangers Radio, Rangers' top football team in Scotland. How we doing, Bridge? How we doing, JFK?
Evening, Oxchair. Evening, Bridge.
Can I say a huge good evening to you guys in the panel? Massive good evening to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to the Rangers Radio.
How we doing, Bridge?
I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. Sometimes you're watching our team and we play so well. I mean, absolutely fantastic we played. Unfortunately, what looked like an offside, and I'm sure that some of the guys have got their opinion on that, but I thought that the boy was easily a foot offside. And unfortunately, one of the best referees in Europe, who is selected to referee in Champions League games. Good to see it.
Here.
I know. Tell me about it. But that's the way I saw it. I thought that our centre forward, Alfredo Morelos, his shooting boots weren't 100% on last night. But my God Almighty, he absolutely pummeled D2 at the centre half area, and he must have had 10. He must have broke through 10 times. No, but it looks a bit no problem either. And got a really good couple of shots on goal. And their goalkeeper, it was hitting him on his knee and his foot and everything. That's what I saw, and that's what I'm sticking to. Unfortunately, with a penalty, straight down the middle, and the goalkeeper was lying there waiting and it coming. Unbelievable.
My understanding with the people, and I was talking to a few people very, very close to the first team of the weekend, and my understanding is that Alfie's been on the penalties for about a month now, GFK, but we've just not had any. So that's how we've had all the drama about what happened. So, look, you'll never, maybe Tav should have took it. He might have put it out of the bar. You'll never be able to answer that, will you?
Nah, I mean, there's a lot of rubbish being talked on different forums, and people who are making comments who should know better. You know, as you say, Oxchair, that if Tav had taken it, he could have put it out of the bar. It's done, as I said. I mean, penalties are missed. I don't know how some of you guys felt, but watching it just didn't look confident at all. It's going to take it. And I think in the back of all our minds, well, it certainly was in ours sitting here watching it, that he's not going to score it. I never felt so less confident about somebody scoring a penalty than I did that yesterday. But hey, it's done. He's missed it. But when the chances you had, the goalkeeper had 2 fantastic saves, and I would say the other ones were errors on Fred's part. Try to blast it through him, but he saw the goal and he had to try to have a go at it. I can't believe I know we talk here on about the 1 to 10 thing on who's the best player and that, but I couldn't believe reading the day that the 2 main papers in Scotland did not one of your players got higher than a 6, and yet 6 of their players get 8 and more. I don't understand that at all, because they weren't at the races with us at all yesterday. We played them off the park for the first minute to the 96th. So whatever's happened, that just shows you what the tabloids think is, As for the referee, we could be here all night talking about him.
It's done. I mean, obviously,
it's done.
The manager set their stall, and I thought Tavernier yesterday, particularly where I was sitting in the ground, you could see Tav's driving my team forward down the right-hand side for the very first minute. We started the game well. I think we must have had 3 corners in the first 5 minutes, Bridgeman.
We did indeed. I thought we'd amazing amounts of pressure and loads of corners. I don't know, we'd have overall during the game 10, 11 corners. they had maybe won. Just unbelievable stuff, And we were getting free kicks up, round about their box and all that. I'm sorry. I haven't seen any stats on what the players' ratings are. But I'll tell you something. If any of their players, other than their goalkeeper, if they get any more than a 5 or a 6, they are very, very lucky people. Somebody's watching with different coloured glasses. That's all I can say.
I've got to be honest with you, there was a couple of defenders, particularly 2 centre-halves, defended well and put their body on the line quite a lot in that game as far as defensive play was concerned. But as far as football was concerned, JFK, there was only one team on the park.
Oh, they weren't there at all. You're looking at their so-called superstars like Forrest and McGregor, the Lego Muncher. They were supposed to be their superstars, and they were all hopeless. The football, some of the football we played was a joy to watch. We'd continued off for the first 45 minutes that we played against the Sheep. And as the game went on, we continued that straight into the second half. That was my worry. Are we going to have the usual one half? No, but no. We started the second half. They did try their best to contain us, but it didn't work.
That was my trouble, JFK. I had too many halves.
Is it? Well, I did by the end of it enough. I must admit myself.
A pair of drunks, that's what you are.
I know he's drunk as a couple of individuals I heard about on Saturday night, but we're not getting to that one.
Oh, no, don't say anything like that. Oh, no, God almighty, no.
There's more than one programme at his phone, a friend.
I'll maybe tell you, I don't know if I should tell you on there, but let's just say we've done another one for the bucket list, me and the Mr. Fox. We got the old tattoos.
Yeah, well.
Oh, go on yourself. What kind did you get?
Ox.
When am I going for mine?
Where's Foxy? What kind of tattoo did he get?
You get F-Ox.
Did you get Ox?
Aye.
Right, okay. Don't think so.
I'll tell you a true story. I had to stop him getting into the tarring shop.
You're joking.
No, but that's another story. Anyway, look, we started the game well, we played well, we missed a lot of chances, we had situations to score goals, we never took them. Some went down to the goalkeeper, some went down to wrong decisions, wrong time, and some we just never get the break of the ball. When Morelos had that header and he just flapped his horn out it and just got his fingertips to it, I thought we're never going to score it for here the next week, That was my opinion. And we played well, but we never put the ball in the net. I understand we're all hurting, but we played well before in cup finals and lost. We played badly in cup finals and won. It's all about winning the cup. We never done it. But it's about time. We've just got to keep that shoulder at the wheel. If you think back, Bridgeman, just over 18 months ago, we came out of Hampden. We played in the semi-final against the same opposition. We had Martin playing, we had Candias playing, we had the poor Andy Halliday get hung out to dry. The club imploded for the players inside. We were gone nowhere. We got beat before in a semi-final, and we were lucky it wasn't 10.
Yep.
And that's being honest. And look where we are now. Come on, we've got to really put it into context. We're all hurting. We lost a game of football we should have won. We were mugged. Maybe cheated's the right word, JFK, if you want to look at the decision and some of the refereeing decisions, how some of them remained on the park. It's a mystery. But we've come a long way and we're improving and we're going to get even better. Bridgeman.
100%. We have to, as a club and as a fan base, we have to let that go now. Let it go. It's gone. And it's bitter, although it's bitter, we have to let it go. We got a massive, massive game. Biggest game their club's ever had is coming on Thursday. This is a huge game for us. We need to turn up. As a fan base, we need to turn up. And as a team, we need to turn up. The manager and his coaching staff are going to have to drag this goodness that they had all the way through that game. We need to transfer that attitude right onto the park and get tore right in against the young boys of Bern. Got to do it.
Can I
Sorry,
just say that even Kent, I couldn't understand where we played him in the last half an hour, but he done a job and was told to go there. I couldn't understand it. I could have a go at the manager for his selection of substitution. I'd like to see more of the boy Stewart personally, but look, that's in hindsight. If the boy Barker comes on, puts a cross in, somebody scores a goal, we're saying the manager's a genius. Sometimes it's just no your day, JFK.
I mean, okay, Barker, aye, but I mean, Jermaine Defoe, one shot in time he was on, got as a corner, but he done nothing apart from that. I mean, you used the word there earlier on, cheated. I do feel cheated. I think the 96 minutes, there was only one team in it. The refereeing decisions were poor. The linesman decision was poor for their goal. But we're going to get at it on a very, very positive note. Is that, I mean, I would various people wanting me today that the Rangers Kilmarnock game in Boxing Day is a complete sellout. No, so it's not as if it's doom and gloom, which I've seen some people talk, as if it's the end of the world. I think it hurts more.
We'll lose games. We'll lose games in the future, mate. I
think it hurts more because it's them. It hurts that bit more because it's them and it's a cup final. But it's gone now. And we've all said on here before, and Bridge especially, the next game's the most important game. So, I mean, let's put that game behind us once we've digested it tonight and dissected it, and that's it, and we're going to talk about what's happening on Thursday. But it was a bitter pill to swallow. I don't feel as bad as I thought I would. I was angry yesterday. I didn't come on the after show, probably because I had too many halves, and usually when you've got a drink in you maybe say silly things. So I didn't do that. So I'm very, very optimistic. If the team that played like that yesterday can go and play like that on Thursday and Sunday, then we'll walk it. We'll walk it, mate.
Bridgeman, so if people want to join us and give us their thoughts, what's the number?
Well, the number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought into the call by one of the old school boy who's working away with my good mate Fox. Who was in top form on Saturday. Top form, immaculate turned out representing Rangers Radio at the Christmas do. And what a do it was. Was
he well tanned?
Oh, what a do.
Was he well tanned?
It was that good. Secret Santa? Oh, he done me with Secret Santa. He's just the way to go, mate.
Is that your tattoo?
No. Be paid me that with a letter. That's how I only got
Can I ask a question? Where were these tattoos put on your body?
Let's just say mine's you could fit Ox on mine, he get Fox, and you could fit Jimmy for Knightswood on yours.
Oh, you mean my leg? My leg, all right.
Anyway, we've been joined by our first caller this evening.
What a shocker, Oxford. What a shocker.
Rudy Bell's joined us.
Rudy. Ox. Evening, Jimmy, Bridgeman. How we doing?
Rudy.
Hi, Rudy boy. How's it going, pal?
Aye, good, Bridgeman, good. Yeah.
Well, the audience is waiting. They're desperately keen to hear what you had tonight.
2 pieces of an egg, Bridgeman.
2 pieces of an egg. What a downfall you're on. What a downfall.
Salted caramel cornetto after
it. Well done, pal.
Rudy, obviously you get through a roller coaster of emotions. You get angry, you get annoyed. I was fortunate enough to be at the game yesterday. Obviously, with modern technology, within 2 minutes of the goal, you had it on phone showing it was offside, so people are getting angry. We get a penalty kick, you miss it, you get annoyed. Yeah. But then, when you in the cold light of day, you maybe have a look at it again. I believe you usually do that. Did you do it today, mate?
I certainly did, Ox. I had a good chat with my mate this morning. I had a good gab about it.
That always surprises me.
What's that?
That you've got a mate. But carry on.
So we had a good chat about it this morning.
Because I don't know how you find time, being that sex god, to have a mate as well.
Right, you. Right. So we had a good chat about it this morning, Ox, So he says to me, look, go back and watch it again. Go and watch it again. So I did that. I sat down this afternoon, mug of coffee. Thought, right, the emotion's gone out of it by then, isn't it, Ox? Because you know the score, you know what's going to happen. So I'm sitting watching it, and see, after watching it, I felt so much better. I mean, still got that bit inside me about the Ulster Cup final that we should have won. Some of the football, I think I heard Jimmy saying there that just as I came on, some of the football that we played was really great to watch. Some of the passing and movement was just superb, and at times they could not live with us. I've seen some daft stuff written today by the media in this country, but that's their want, isn't it? I mean, absolute garbage some of these journalists write, I mean, some of the football was just exemplary at times. It really was. It was great, and it was just one of the days, Ox. We've got the beating of them. We have the absolute beating of them. They were nowhere near us yesterday. They had one opportunity, one shot and goal, and they scored with it. And not only was it our side, there was 3 of them offside. Not just one of them, there were 3 players offside. We should have had another penalty, at least another penalty, and the penalty that Alfredo missed should have been taken again, as was pointed out by somebody today who very rarely says anything positive about Rangers, but he did. I won't name him because I tend not to bother him too much. I've got huge hope going forward, Ox, because I really do believe we've now got the beating of them. We really have got the beating of them.
All right, mate. I'm really pleased. Listen, can I put something out there for Rangers Radio? Anybody that's near Jeff G's house, get yourself round some petrol and a lighter and sort his curtains out, please. All right. All right, there you go, Jeff. Sorted.
Good, Jimmy.
Well, okay.
But the anger's gone after watching it again, Ox. It's dissipated now.
I had a lot of pride. I had a lot of pride in my team yesterday. No more so than the boy Ryan Jack, mate.
I was raging last night. It really was. The emotions. We'd been in a club with my mates. We'd had a few, obviously. The champagne was there ready to go. We were all, so confident, especially, the way we started the game. We were all chuffed bits with the way our team was playing. But as I said, it was an angry night last night. There's lots of stuff I heard people saying on forums and all that. And as sure as you watch in the light of day, you look at the game again. We have to be proud of the team's performance. We only lacked in one department yesterday for me at Ox, and that was putting the ball in the back of the net. Obviously, that's an obvious statement. That's the only department. I mean, we Alfredo absolutely ragdolled their centre halves at times. They couldn't live with the boy. The amount of times you get through them. No, they could.
They did, mate. Listen, he'll hit worse shots and it'll go through a goalkeeper's legs. There's a bounce of the ball in football, and we didn't get it yesterday.
Foster will not have another game like that anytime soon either, let me tell you. He was their man of the match, and that tells you everything you need to know as well.
Look, but we've got to get just a wee bit more clinical and a wee bit more luck, and then we'll take off. And Alfredo, as I say, he'll hit worse shots. He'll sclaff it, and it'll go through the goalie's legs, and it's just sometimes that bounce of the ball. Anyway, we've also been joined by Port Ranger. Evening, Port. How are you, mate? After your 12 Coronas yesterday, I got a report. That's a disgrace, mate. Drinking on a Sunday, mate. Absolutely disgrace. GFK, have a word with us, boy.
Only 12?
I admitted it.
Is that only 12? What did you do? Were you washing your mouth or something?
Oh, Corona. Corona, was that not the same as the Alpine man, GFK?
That's shocking.
Corona?
Boy.
Are you weaning yourself off the lager or something? Corona?
Back a bit, the Alpine man.
Is that not a cocktail?
Corona?
Wee slice of lime.
It's a cock something, but I don't know what a tail.
It's so obviously your missus had them lying in the fridge and you helped yourself.
Oh, dearie me.
You finished?
I could go on all night, mate. You deserve all the stick you get.
Hey, that was the first in 5 years, Ox. I was just breaking the boy beers back open again, so I haven't touched drink in a long time.
Just pop your cherry.
Aye. Well, that's what it felt like.
I tell you what, you could have popped your cherry something better than Corona.
Maybe I felt after the game it could have been a lot more, mate, let me tell you.
All right, mate. Now you've had time to...
Aye.
I was going to say sober up, but how can you? Now you've had time to reflect. What's your views?
I think the first word that goes out of my head, Ox, is cheated. You know, I'm a bit like yourself, Rudy, and I watched the game of day again, and sat, you know, and just went through, paused it, rewound, you know, did my stuff just to understand what actually happened, because I've never seen such a one-sided, you know, absolute smashing. You know, we smashed it to bits, Ox. We smashed it to pieces. That's probably the most one-sided final I've ever seen between them two teams. You know, Celtic were, I don't know, you've seen better. Hey, I've played better junior teams. Honestly, God,
They tried to do the same as they done to us at Ibrox, mate. Yeah.
Aye.
They try to suck us in, catch us on the break. And in my opinion, obviously the boy Morgan was playing up boss, who was pretty fast. I don't think he touched the ball in the first half. Christie was non-existent. Forrest, he can hope he stays there forever, mate, because he's getting fun out now that he's playing against better players. Then we dominated the midfield, and because we'd Morelos up front, the ball stuck sometimes, it didn't come back. So there was only once to go to zone counter attack in the whole of the first half, and what a tackle for Ryan Jack. The first time they were in our box, I believe, was the 44th minute when they got a corner. Well, that tells you all. Port Bear.
Exactly, Hooks. You know, with 16 shots in target to their 5, with 7 in target to their 1, 16 shots in total. You know, 11 corners to their 1. It's so one-sided, and to lose a game in the manner we did, where, you know, a cheated goal. You know, me and my mates in work said when Colin got announced as the referee, I'm sure I sent you a message to say this. We all said he's going to have a bigger probably part to play in that final than maybe some of the players. And God was alright. You know, I just don't like. I don't mind losing. Everybody loses, and I understand that. But it's a manner we lost it. You never get. You know, we absolutely destroyed them. The gulf. We showed a massive gulf between us and them. A massive gulf. And some of our flair players didn't even turn up yesterday. You know, I'm not going to get into, too many negatives, Ox, but, some of our players, the ones that we thought were going to show up yesterday, didn't. And the ones that were highly criticised just the other day, the defence, who much maligned, mistakes, I thought, they played their part yesterday. Defence done really well. Taverna played well. Goulson and Hollander, they've done much today, but they still played well. But the guy we thought was going to turn up, like Kent Morelos, decided to have a wee day off. But
I think go and watch. We don't be too harsh. I mean, obviously, Alfredo never scored yesterday, but if he gets the break of the ball, it bounces for him, or because it hits inside of his leg and bounces in. His play up to that was pretty good. His finishing, he left his finishing boots at him. Let's just say, but I thought some of his play was all right.
Aye, he destroyed them too. Again, remember he's up there front. He's up front himself. He's got a lot of work to do. And he really gave them a game yesterday. He absolutely played out his skin, as you said. Apart from putting the ball in the net, that was it. Yep.
All right, we've also been joined by young Stardog. Evening, young Stardog.
All right, guys.
How you doing, mate?
Hi, Stardog.
Still gutted, mate. But I'm mainly on here tonight to defend Alfredo Morelos because there's been a lot of stupid things wrote about this boy today, and I've seen a lot of crap posted in various media sites and things like that. And this guy was only one goal away from absolutely terrorising their defence yesterday. Look at all the shots he had. He actually terrorised their defence yesterday. And if it wasn't for the goalkeeper, he would have had a couple of goals, in my opinion. Even one goal, mate, along with the stats. I don't know if you'd be able to get the stats, Ox, but I mean, the stats were brilliant yesterday. All the shots and things like that. And if one of them goes in, that's probably because this is probably one of the best ever striker performances in a Rangers jersey against them for me, mate. So we were unlucky in that aspect. But I'm still absolutely devastated.
Here, pal. Here.
I'm still absolutely devastated.
And they ragdolled him, but if you want to be, you score hat tricks in cup finals to become a greatest ever Ranger. You don't score one goal. You score hat tricks in cup finals.
That's true, Ox.
But I think that's what he's meaning. But Ox,
I
think that's what he's meaning. If he scores one, he scores a barrel load.
There's no one player on that team, that other team, that I would swap for Alfredo Morelos. There you go.
Never in your life, mate. Never. I would never swap that guy here, and that's what I'm saying. There's been a lot of stupid things wrote. the day on media sites and things like that. We just need to stick by this boy, because this boy is still a gem for us. And he had a good game yesterday. Apart from the misses, I agree with Jimmy. I don't think he ever looked confident in the build up to the penalty. But when I seen Tavernier giving him the ball, I was screaming his name. I thought he was going to put it in the net. So I was delighted that he got the penalty. Obviously, I'm gutted that he missed it, and gutted we never get the win, mate. But these things happen in football, don't they? Really, we did play good.
Listen, if the favourites won and the best team win every game of football, mate, we'd all be millionaires.
That's true.
It's the nature of the game. It hurts because you're playing against them. As GFK said, GFK, that's where the hurt comes for you.
It's because it hurts more because it's them, because we all know how we feel about beating them is great, but getting defeated is worse, And it was a manner that we get defeated. They'd 5 shots at goal and one of them was in target when that was the offside goal. We'd 16 shots and 7 in target, and 6 of them were Fred. But what I don't understand is they've got it doing it was a 50-50 for possession. See, I don't know where they get that at all.
Well, if the goalie holds onto the ball for 5 minutes at a time, mate.
Well, in the last 20 minutes, obviously they were feigning injury all the other place, But we got 11 corners to their 1. But as you said, it hurts more because it's them. But we'll dust ourselves doing it, and we'll just get back up and march on to Thursday night.
Bridgman's right. We've got to get really, really behind the team.
Of course, aye.
Thursday night. That's what they deserve it, mate. And people like Ryan Jack, who left everything out in that pitch. I don't think Ken wasn't great, but Steven Gerrard moved him inside. Never understood that personally, but he's got to play where he was told by the manager, so it didn't work out. So the game's done. Anyway, we've also been joined by Smurf. How we doing, Smurf?
Oh, no Smurf. No Smurf.
Don't worry, Bridget. I'll keep him on for a couple of minutes, mate. I know he's big balls.
I'm all right. No bad. I'm no bad. Just second the same as everybody else, but proud of them and all. I thought they were brilliant. I just hope the best antidote's the upcoming European tie, and I just hope we go out there and get a result and get the bandwagon rolling again. And for me, that's just the next game. That's the best antidote to that, I think. But sickening, refereeing decisions. I don't know. What can you say?
Aye. We've also been joined by Fox, who's been sitting there quietly. I'd like to know that he's had time to reflect. Evening, Fox, just quickly, mate. How you doing, mate?
Doing fine, Ox.
Listen, mate, I want to thank you for that. Well, that was some secret Santa you got me. That was a beezer. Thanks very much, mate.
No problem.
What's he like? No problem. Tell us what it was.
What a night that was. Rangers Radio Christmas too. Never again.
Oxchair.
Yes, mate.
You made a wee statement earlier on. I've got a big Stevie outside my house now with a can of petrol shouting, "I'm burning your curtains."
Oh, he might not have heard me, right?
Was it my name you used or somebody else's?
No GFK.
Oh, come on. You know what he's like when he comes to my house? Last time he came raging like that, he stamped to my orange lollies. Now he's out there with petrol.
Just give him Jeff G's postcode. Just give him Jeff G's postcode.
It's Jeff G, Stevie, no JFK.
Oh, go on, Stevie.
Oh, Stevie, what a man.
He's a man. He's a team player. Big Stevie for the drum. He's a team player.
Oh, definitely.
Rangers Radio put a call on. He's there. Just happened to get it. That's what happens when you get a dyslexic.
The rang house. It's the rang house. It's like this, Your Honour. I made a mistake.
I can't get the matches till like.
Who was worst was Smurf. I thought we had all the best players on the park yesterday. There was times that when midfield totally dominated them. Yeah, there was times where it wasn't perfect. I thought Aribo was very good in the first half down the right. He was winning headers, flicking the ball on. He's a street player, that boy. He plays like we would call street players. That's where he's learned his game. You can tell. South London lad who's played in muggers, etc., and learned his game in there.
He's off the cuff, isn't he? I thought he did well, and to be honest with you, Their left back was on toast the whole game, and I don't think he could live with that boy. And then you had Tav as well. I thought Tav was outstanding. I thought he had a great game and all. Just everything, but we've done everything but bust the net. And I suppose that's the name of the game at the end of the day. We're flair players. I don't think the weather helped, did it? You know, running with the ball and, you know.
I don't think it affected our game, mate. I don't think the weather affected.
No, but
our game.
and no, overall it didn't, because the stats would tell you that, we smashed them. But the flair players, your Kents and that, maybe they weren't as effective as they could have been had the conditions been better. Obviously, That's what I mean.
Guys, come on, guys, come on. Listen, it must have affected that team that were playing, because they're the best team in the whole world with a wonderful football. The weather must have ruined their game. And the blah 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 blah. Sorry, couldn't had to say that.
I just don't think you can fault us yesterday. Bar putting the ball in the pokey, which is the name of the game at the end of the day. Nobody can have any complaints, really. They left everything in the pitch, dominated the game. It just
the only complaint I've got is the referee, pal. The only
we can have the linesman.
Yeah, the officials. Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
Well, there you go. We've come to expect it. Yeah, that's what it is.
But we played that football despite the officials. Port Bear, I said about Aribo, I thought he was pretty good first half. But I thought Ryan Jack, the amount of energy and determination he put into the game, which obviously he had that great tackle where he actually hurt himself when he jarred his knee. I think he hit his knee into the ground, got up, soldiered on. I thought, he's not going to stay on. And he'd just get better and better and better. The only thing it would, if he could have made a pass for a goal or got a shot away for a goal, that could have crowned off, I thought, was an outstanding performance. Well supported by times with Kamara and Arfield.
Yeah, I thought we played fine.
You're no called Port Bear, you're called.
Oh, sorry, Port. Sorry, bud.
I thought the Rangers midfield engine room yesterday, where I believed the game was going to be won and lost. I thought yet again Ryan Jack goes from strength to strength. Ox. He's proven to be one of the best midfielders, certainly in my opinion, the best midfielder in Scotland. But he's made a name for himself, in the European stage as well. Outstanding. Aribo is again very, very clever yesterday. Linked up middle to front very, very well. I thought Kamara. If I got one criticism, Ox, for yesterday was when Gerrard made the substitutions. I felt they were wrong. I don't know if that makes sense.
The only reason I can think that he took off Kamara and Aribo is yellow cards.
Right. I just felt it affected the team, because at one point you're dominating the game, Ox. You're dominating midfield. You're dominating. You're really top.
That's a gamble. Do you think if one of them had a wee trip, that Mr. Collum would have been saying to all his school chums today, look, I managed to send off Aribo?
I know, mate. No, but is that not a shock that we've got? Our managers got to think like that. I
think all managers think like that, mate.
I just think it's absolutely disgusting if that's it. I mean, but that being the case. But enough about that. I just felt our midfield were absolutely outstanding. Everybody did their job. We didn't give them a minute in the ball. It's like I demanded the other day. We pressed the absolute life at them. They didn't know what hit them, Hawks. They really did not know how to handle that.
I didn't know Christie and McGregor were on the park.
No, they're the best midfielders in the country. You know what I mean?
World, please.
Oh, sorry, the world, Bridgeman. Sorry, mate. Yeah, but this is what I'm getting. This team's meant to be the best team in the world, in the country, whatever you want to call it. But we absolutely smashed them. We're head and shoulders above them. Absolutely head and shoulders, and I have no doubt now. And I'm going to put this out here. I have no doubt we'll win this league. I have no doubt in it. No doubt whatsoever. If we play like that for the rest of the season, we'll win the league by some points.
Well said.
We need to keep it going, Rudy. Thursday's massive. Next Sunday's massive to get us back on the road. But just to let you know that Big Stevie's left the house and he's got his usual tunes. But this time he's got a fire starter. My fire starter.
Thursday night's massive, New York's. Sunday's gone. There's nothing, and we're also disappointed about, what happened yesterday, but there's nothing can be done about that now. We've got to look forward to Thursday night now. Huge game, getting into the last 32. The Europa League would be such a great achievement for us, so it really would, So Stephen Gerrard's got a job in his hands. The coaching staff have now got a job in their hands. Pick the boys up. I've seen some of I watched some of the post-match interviews and stuff. You've seen them behind tab. James Tavernier looked on the edge of tears.
We've got a caller coming in, Rudy. I'll come straight back to you once I take the caller, mate.
Okay.
Evening, caller.
Hello.
Hello, mate. What's your name?
It's George Eastcote, mate.
How we doing, George? All right, mate?
I'm just recovering from yesterday, man. Know what I mean? At the end of the day, we dominated the game from start to finish.
We
should have won it, no bother.
Here. Who's Sean for you, mate, for the Rangers? Who's Sean?
Who's Sean for me? I think Ryan Jack, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And see, to be honest with you, I hope Gerrard takes a leaf out as soon as he walked in with the losers medal and chucked him in the pool. I hope that never happens again.
Well, I mean, that sometimes out of defeat it can spur you on, mate.
That's what I'm talking about. The whole thing I don't understand is, I just don't understand what Greg Stewart's got to do on the pitch.
I don't know. I
find it baffling. I really do.
I don't know if I'm the right one to answer that, but I'll put that in bridge because I've been pushing for Greg Stewart. I think he's got a wee bit of guile that sometimes we need. Bridgeman.
George, welcome to Rangers Radio, pal. I think that
great for you, Bridgeman.
Yeah, I think that Greg Stewart's a super player. Now, listen, I have to say, I'm not dead sure how he'd have worked with him in that pitch yesterday, because that pitch wasn't good and the weather wasn't great. So, but I think Greg Stewart is a fantastic player, and I'm glad we've got him.
I think the same, Bridgeman. I think the same.
You've seen a few games there. He's been brought in. He's done the business. Scored a couple of goals. So the manager's got him in his highlight. No, his highlight. So I think somewhere along the line, sure, when we're playing against the Kilmarnocks of this world that he used to play with, I'm disappointed he never got a game against Aberdeen. I thought he'd have started.
I'm exact same as you. Spot on.
That's one criticism I maybe have at the manager yesterday, because I don't want to get into too deep, but I didn't like the Barker substitution because
my God, he's a missing jersey.
I thought when we were playing with 10 men, we could have put Barisic out there, left him wide left, and then we could have used the space or the body somewhere else. George.
Bang on, mate. Bang on. Same thing as myself.
You're obviously a tactical genius, George.
At the end of the day, we'll learn for that mistake. We'll learn for it.
Here, mate. Look, mate, how are you feeling about the season? I don't know how you felt 18 months ago when they beat us 4-0 in a semi-final and we were all over the place.
That was a different team, though, wasn't it?
Exactly, mate. Exactly. They know we're coming.
We come on leaps and bounds for them. Leaps and bounds.
Here.
And they know it. They know it.
Here, mate. How long have you been listening to the show for, George?
I've been listening to the show, man, for a long time now.
All right.
I just went last. It's time to phone in.
Medication, then?
You better believe it. At the end of the day, see me now if we went to take that penalty.
Aye.
My son's jumped out going, no, it's Tavernier. I went, no, sorry. I goes, no, it's Alfredo. I went, oh, no, he's been missing everything. And as you say, we just didn't look confident we took that penalty.
Just look, it's a bit of luck, mate. And I'll even go with the penalty. How many penalties have been mishit down the middle? The goalie dives to one side and it's a crap penalty.
Exactly, mate. You're bang on.
You know, it's just the bounce to the ball sometimes, bad luck.
I know.
We couldn't fault our play yesterday, George.
I thought, honestly, Oxford, I thought we were dynamite from start to finish. I thought the exact same as you did. I thought the second half was like, oh no, my son, I was like, oh no, we're going to come out the second half apathetic again. I was like, please, no. But when we come out the second half, we were just as good as the first half.
Aye. I thought Tav drove us forward. I thought Ryan Jack.
Oh, Tav was a great game yesterday. Great game. For all the doubters that were calling him a 0 loser and all that.
Fantastic game. His defending was good. The boy Hayes in the first half tried to run away from him. Tav came a couple of yards.
I was been tarmac the road for about 40 years.
Was it one for the team 40, isn't he?
Oh, stone shooting.
Just to let everybody know that's
somebody put out a shovel.
Just to let everybody know that's Jeff G's curtain sorted.
Oh, aye.
No. Don't. The missus has took them down, mate. The missus has took them down, so she got the message. Well done, Jeff G. Anybody else wants relation advice, phone in. We can sort it out for them, JFK.
Well, it's too late. Mine's all burnt down. Big Stevie's running up the road singing "Get the Fire Brigade." Oh, I never mind
I'm
fire
just saying back to
starter.
me, boys, man. I listen to your show every night of the week. You're the best. It's the best show out. There's not without a shadow of doubt. It's the best. You're the best.
Know how they say simply the best. We're simple the best.
Simply the best. We are the people.
Right,
And I'm
George,
telling you, by the way, Neil Corey,
Go on
Neil Corey,
yourself,
2
George.
points back. What's that?
You tell him, George. You tell him.
You better keep it going for the Rangers. Keep it
Keep it going
going.
for the Rangers, pal.
Don't tell him he's the best, George. You want a rise.
He goes to enough oldies, you know.
Hey, you.
Hey.
The reason he goes on the holidays, George, he's only allowed to stay in the country so long for tax reasons.
What a shocker. What a shocker.
But at the end of the day, by the
Rudy
way,
Bear, back me up here, is that right?
Ah, you're right, 100%. He's got he has more holidays than our lads, doesn't he? You know, our holidays.
aye.
Rudy, I've gone off you.
Oh, that's all right, Brad. You'll come back again. Don't worry. Back again.
Listen, George, we've got a lot of callers coming in. By the way, thanks for the call. You've made us all laughing. Don't be a stranger. Come on when we've had a win.
You better believe it, mate. You better believe it. All the best, man. And as I say,
Cheers,
Well done, George.
keep it going for the Rangers.
Keep it going to the Rangers, Georgie boy.
All the best, boys. Take care.
Cheers,
Bye.
pal.
Cheers, mate.
All the best. Bye-bye.
There you go. Rudy Bear.
Aye. But a wee bit of enthusiasm, a wee giggle. Look, it's like I was saying just before George came on there, Ox. What happened yesterday's gone now. There's nothing we can do about that. We've got a huge game on Thursday night. They need to pick themselves up. Stephen Gerrard and the coaching staff. I've got a big job today between noon and Thursday. They need to pick the boys up. They looked absolutely devastated. They felt just as bad as we did when that final whistle went, you know. But they've got to forget it now. It's gone. There's nothing they can do about it. We've got a massive opportunity on Thursday night to get into that last 32, and what a great achievement, as I was saying earlier, what a great achievement that would be, Ox. And it's not only going to pick them up, pick the club up, it'll pick the support up as well. And Portbear was saying, and I agree with him 100%, I have absolutely no doubt we could win this league. They are nowhere near what they're cracked up to be in the press in this country. Nowhere near it. And we played them off the park yesterday. And if we play like that for the rest of the season, we'll be sitting at the top of that league, Ox. We'll be sitting at the top of the league by come the end of the season. We've still got games to play. We're only 2 points behind. That's nothing. There's lots of football to be played between now and the end of the season. And we can claw that 2 points back, no problem. Because I'll tell you what, Ox, they'll slip up. Last week, midweek, we slipped up. But so did they nearly slip up. They scraped a win against Hamilton when they were at home. We had to go up to Pittodrie and go to a place where it's never easy to go. It's never easy to go and play the sheep up in Pittodrie. And all right,
For us.
Aye, for us, Ox, aye. So it's never easy for us to go up there. We dropped 2 points. But we'll make...
They carried on the momentum for their fight back, didn't they, the weekend?
Aye, yeah.
I see they turned up for that game, didn't they?
Aye, well, yeah.
Anyway,
unbelievable.
Stardog, George, come on there. He's telling you how we played, and we've got to look forward. We've got to get behind the team.
Aye, that's what it's all about, mate. I mean, we'll always remain behind the team, mate. That's what we are as Rangers fans. We don't go away when times are tough and things like that, mate. You know, it's hard to sit here, mate, and I'm just being honest with everybody. It's just hard to sit here and for me to tell you, as you know, I'm still confident we're going to win the league and things like that. I know they're no slipping up, guys. We are. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the reality of the situation for me, mate. I mean, I would love for us to win the league, but we need to stop slipping up and we need to start finishing games off, or it's not going to happen. And that's, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be negative, but that is just the reality of the situation. Rudy Bain made the point there saying, you know, they nearly slipped up during the week, but nearly's not good enough. We did slip up and they didn't. So the team's going to have to convince me, mate, for the next couple of months that we can do this. The slip-ups need to stop. But I'm going to stop being negative, mate, because I'm always going to remain behind the club, because that's what we do as fans.
What's worrying me, and I'll go to Port, and then I'll go to Smurf. Port, what I'm worried about, a bit concerned about for Thursday night is, I don't know if Jack will make it. I'm hearing that Stephen Davis could boot to the new year. I don't know if that's true. Hollander, obviously Hobbledaff, you don't know about him, and that's only the ones we know about because there was a lot of effort, tackles put into that game. So let's. What do you think for Thursday? How do you think the boys will shape up?
I think you might be right, because I seen his press conference. Gaffer said that Davies came out for 3 weeks. I'm sure he said it was definitely 2 to 3 weeks. Was he what he quoted? As we all well know, his squad's put a lot of effort in the last 10 days. You know, on different games, or big high pressure games. So you might find we need to try and patch the squad up as best you can, and we go again, Ox, because I don't think as a team we all know what it's like to lose. We all know what it's like to hurt, and I seen a lot of hurt after that game. And in a way, I was sort of glad to see that sort of side of the guys, Ox, because it shows the care. I seen Goldson in tears. We've seen, a lot of deflated Rangers players. And sometimes what I said on the show last night was use that because you don't want to feel that ever again. I wouldn't, I just don't. I think you should use it, harness it, get angry, get yourself up for it, and use it. Make yourself more determined to, go and win that league, get your first trophy, and show everybody how good you really are, because we don't deserve that. We really didn't deserve that yesterday, Ox. But Thursday's a chance to redeem themselves, go out there in front of their home support, which have not played a lot in front of the last few weeks. So go there on a European night when our fans are usually buzzing, and just go and play the same level. Go and play that every week, Ox, and I'm telling you, we'll be there or thereabouts. I don't think we're that much away for a right tight winning squad. Yesterday, I'm sort of looking at Stardog. I know what Stardog's alluding to. He's thinking about, as some of them players on that pitch yesterday, have they got what it takes to get a cup over the line or a league over the line? I did mention this earlier night when I was on. Have we got a squad? Do we need to add that in January? I personally think we do. A wee bit more quality. And we'll be all right.
Where, mate? Where about?
That's my problem, Ox.
Where? Sorry.
Aye. So if you want to increase our team by 10%, who do you take in and who do you bring out? Let's just say if you say right, okay, to produce, but we sign a centre half, you're maybe going to have to go to 5, 7, 10 million pound to improve what we've got. And what's the obvious weakness in our side?
It's not about weakness. So I just think it's getting different type of players. One, I would go with an attacker and a midfielder. I've been saying midfielder, a ball winning midfielder, a right hard bugger right in the middle of the park. I know
you're going to get anybody harder than Ryan Jack?
Never.
No. I know you're not. I know.
I still think we need a player on the right side of the park.
Aye.
A right forward player, a Ryan Kent style player on the right side of the park. We haven't got that at the moment. I think that's an area that needs looking at. It really does, because we don't. As well as Big Aribo played yesterday, and I really enjoyed how he played. I still think we need a right-sided player, a right-sided forward.
All right. Somebody's better than Aribo and Greg Stewart, then.
Well, Greg Stewart came on against Hearts and battled down 2 goals. Then he didn't get on the pitch.
It's strange, mate. It seems
then he got on
strange.
a game yesterday, so I don't know what that's. I don't understand that all. So I really don't.
Smurf,
For me, sorry, go.
I just think I feel a bit sorry for Alfie. I mean, obviously he's up there, he's on his own, and we've got Jermaine Defoe sort of waiting in the wings. But he's a guy that's at the tail end of his career. He's maybe not got 90 minutes in him. If he's not getting minutes under his belt, he's coming in. He's not got any game time, and he's a bit rusty. And then the fans are on his back, and then he's out, and then Alfie's back in. And I just think we need somebody younger, who's talented, that fits the profile that the club's sort of looking at, and to come in and challenge Alfie, and also to give him a break, give him a hunt, because over the course of a season, what he's doing is 2 seasons, because he did it last season as well. It's a big ask for one guy. Do you know what I mean? So I'd like to see somebody come in, no as a replacement or a challenge to take his jersey and all the rest of it, which is good. I mean, everybody should be under pressure for their jersey, but just as support and definitely somebody in that right hand side, because it's a problem area for us. Arfield's been playing there, and he's not really done it. We're lacking on that right hand side. So that's my take on it.
All right, okay. You were coming in, JFK?
My feel. For me, it's definitely got to be somebody doing the right. We need a right winger, and we definitely need that third striker. A few of you probably don't agree with me, but I would cut my losses with Jermaine Defoe. I know he's
tied with him at the summer, mate.
I thought we were only tied with him to 6 months. They can recall him, and we can also send them back.
Right. All right. Okay.
As far as I know, I might be wrong, but I can look up. But no, I think obviously Jermaine Defoe come on there, and yesterday they done nothing, but one shot. But for me, we've got to bring in a striker new, and obviously because if we don't do it, then if Fred does get suspended or injured, Jermaine Defoe's not the answer, guys. I know Fox is banged the drum about Jermaine Defoe, and I'm not saying Jermaine Defoe's not a good striker, but for no long term. I don't think he could play week in, week out. And Fred has been playing week in, week out, and he runs his sail into the ground sometimes. We definitely need somebody doing the right. Oxshire, you've said this before as well. We need an out-and-out right winger. You know what I mean? We need somebody who is a right winger. We don't have that at the moment, and I'd love to see that. See the midfield. I'm happy with the midfield. I think Ryan Jack in there does a lot of great things, and with Stephen Davis, with his guile in there in the midfield, I think he does well. So
did we miss Stephen Davis yesterday?
Oh, of course we did, mate. We missed. Yeah. That might have been the catalyst to win the game. Maybe he'd have picked out a couple of passes for the midfield and opened it up a bit. Not that it needed opened up any more than we were doing to them anyway. But we definitely missed Stephen Davis.
The big point in the game, I think we missed him, was the last 20 minutes, Bridgman.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. He was sadly missed. His guile, his leadership in the midfield. Obviously, look, the guys in the midfield had a fantastic performance. I'm not trying to take anything away from anyone. But if we're only speaking about did we miss him, absolutely. We missed his poise, because the ball comes to him, he goes and gets it, he chases down, all these things that a good midfielder will do. He does it. I've been saying for a wee while, just what you were talking about, who's going to replace who. I'll say it again. Our manager needs to start thinking, who are we going to replace Stephen Davis with? Because he's going to go in 2 years, 18 months, 2 years. That's for sure. He's not going to start every game, just if you're speaking about Defoe. Defoe won't start every game either. But who are we going to put in his place? We need to go, obviously, we need to do a lot of scouting and see who's there and things like that. We need to bring someone in like that. But the most important position we need to remember, we need to do, is we need to make sure we're happy with our centre halves. We need to make sure we're happy. If our manager has got any doubts about the centre halves and will they be able to do another season at that level, how are we going to step up and so on? We need to start thinking. And you were right there, Oxtear. Somewhere along the line, if we're going to think about doing that, you better have a big check. It's going to cost you 8, maybe 10 million quid to get a decent centre half.
I think the centre halves played well at times yesterday. Golson gave a needless free kick away, but that's all part of the game. Obviously, they scored the goal for it. But as far as playing concerned, the two centre halves were fine yesterday. Obviously, we get caught out. Golson get turned and the boy get played through, but that was because we'd every man up at park trying to get an equaliser. There was nothing to do with our play as such, but I thought they'd done okay yesterday. Okay. Just if we could just get our headers on some crosses for set pieces, Bridge, it would be a bonus.
Oh, it'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? Even when we get the header, get it on target. Sometimes we get a 50 pence head on that goes all over the place.
Oh, Thrupney bits heads, mate. Thrupney bits.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know,
I think that's where
think Katic is better than
Aye.
I do. I mean, the boys scored a couple of goals with a heat, and I think, Stephen Gerrard done that on Wednesday night up at Pataudry. He's bring Katic the corner because he's thinking this boy's better with his head than Goldson is. Probably Helander as well. I think we've already got a centre-half there that can do that. And Katic, and I don't have such a problem with the centre-backs. And I know you can look back at games in the last few weeks where you can say, they sold the jerseys a wee bit and stuff like that. But in general, they've played all right. People conveniently forget. They had a 5 or 6 game run with a clean sheet. People conveniently forget that. When you lose a goal and it's disappointing, you drop the points, whatever the case is, they've had a wee sticky patch. I thought they done well yesterday.
Credit it's you, Rudy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a worry for me, Ox, in all honesty. I'm more interested in that right wing situation.
Mm-hmm.
And as Jimmy says, a third striker. A third striker's imperative because as good a player as Jermaine Defoe is, you've got to completely change how you're going to play when you bring Jermaine Defoe in, because the way we play doesn't suit him particularly. And if you're playing against teams and week in, week out, it's going to stick 10 men behind the ball. There's no space for him. There's no space for Jermaine Defoe. And Jermaine Defoe's based his career on running in behind the defence and balls coming through the defence and over the top of the defence, running onto them and banging them in. There's hundreds of goals on YouTube you can watch Jermaine Defoe scoring like that. But we don't have that option in most games because most games they're putting 10 men behind the ball. So a third striker and somebody on that right wing for me. It's not the centre-backs I'm worried about, Ox.
No, but who? The only person that will count, Stardog, is what the manager thinks we need to improve it.
Absolutely.
Yep, and he came out yesterday after the game and says, he's going to be behind these players 100% after the performance they gave him yesterday. So, I mean, I don't think he'll be able to strengthen too much, to be honest with you.
I think that's his job, mate. I think he's constantly going to look to strengthen, mate. That's your job.
No, I know what you're saying there, Ox, but I mean, I don't think he's going to go out there and make wholesale changes. You know what I mean? I think we could maybe be doing a replacement for Borna and somebody for the right wing, mate. But I mean, I'm like JFK and yourself. I'm happy with what we've got in the midfield, and I'm happy with Alfredo Morelos. The Jermaine Defoe thing, I mean, it was very much the same as Brandon Barker yesterday. I don't know if any of you thought this, but Brandon Barker showed how lightweight he really is yesterday. He was just getting pushed off that ball every time he got on it, and Jermaine Defoe's very much the same, mate. He offers you nothing physically, and in this league, I think you have to offer something physically to be a bit of a success. I mean, goals are all one. He got after a flyer at the start of the season, but he's starting to drop off now, and he's not really getting much game time. So
you're on the pitch, mate. It's not on the pitch.
That's what I'm saying. He's not getting the game.
Oh, carry on, Stardog.
Just to say, he's obviously not getting as much game time now as well, mate. So, but when the time does come to bring him back on, is he going to be match fit? It's just a worry, Ox.
Anyway, get yourselves on mute. We're going to have a tune.
The statement I do make, and it is no mistake, about a football team that plays down Parkhead Way. They're a shower of diving shites, and you know that I am right, for that's the way the Glasgow Celtic play. They were playing against the Hearts when the ball went into the box. Chris Sutton, he dived down onto the grass. The ref just turned away and carried on with play. The fans then shouted, Sutton, get up your arse. Get up your arse. Get up your arse. You diving, cheating shite, get up your arse. Yes, are always a bloody same. When you play this football game, you're always diving down onto the grass. Sutton's not the only one when you play against the scum. Pedro, Thompson and Hudson do the same, trying to con the referee to get a penalty, for the Celts will cheat so they can win the game. A match against Dundee, it was very plain to see when a ball came into the box to Didier Agat. Agat, he turned around, then dived them to the ground. The ref just said, Agat, get up your arse. Get up your arse. Get up your arse. You diving, cheating, shite, get up your arse. Yes, are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. There's a rumour going round up at the Parkhead ground. When you hear what it is, I'm sure you'll think it's true. The Tick have signed a guy to help them when they die. It's none other than Mr. Duncan Goodhue. This rumour could be right. The other day I watched the shite. They were playing against a team nicknamed the Pars. Still Ian Petrov got the ball and done a terrific somersault. But he was told, hey, you get off your ass. Get off your ass. Get off your ass. You diving, cheating, shite, get off your ass. These are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. The diving still went on when the Celtic played the Dons. Sutton was on the ball when he got the call. The captain of Aberdeen thought he was on a submarine when he heard dive, dive, dive over the ball. The Rangers game was next and they were still up to their tricks. The Gers bands at the time were singing the sash. When Hartson hit the floor, there was one almighty roar. Hartson, you cheating shit, get off your ass. Get off your ass. Get off your ass. You diving, cheating shit, get off your ass. These are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. Get off your ass. Get off your ass. You diving, cheating, shite, get off your ass. These are always a bloody same when you play this football game. You're always diving down onto the grass. Yes, she's are always diving down onto the grass.
Get off your ass. Get off your ass. That's a fantastic song, that, by the way. I love it.
By the way, never many a true word said in jest, GFG.
Yeah, a wee news flash for you there. While that song was playing, my door went there, and they've arrived. My light show, which goes up tomorrow, my 5-star laser light show for the front of the house. Can't wait. Anyway. Yes,
is that the one you've modelled on Parkhead? Is that the one you've modelled on Parkhead?
No. That would be something else. No, they came today. I've been waiting for 4 days for them. Amazon just delivered them. Can't wait. My 5 stars on the building. There you go. That's sad, isn't it? But that's what I'm doing anyway. The wife thinks I'm off my nut. She's right.
You're going to take a wee video with them and let us see them.
Oh, I will do that, mate. Oh, he certainly will. As long as Stevie doesn't come down and try and burn them.
Stevie's back.
Get off your ass.
Done his bit for Rangers Radio.
Talking about strikers, guys, did you see the report today about this Egyptian striker? Mustafa Mohammed, Egyptian guy. I looked him up.
Is that the one Rangers are supposed to be looking at?
Well, seemingly what's his name now? I can't remember his name. He played for Egypt. He actually played down in England. Farouk, can't remember his first name.
Oh, right, okay.
Did you call him King?
Oh, maybe they did, mate. That's maybe his nickname is
King Farouk.
Anyway, when I saw it today, I'd advise somebody to go and have a look at him. There's about 6 or 7 videos of him, and I know the YouTube and that can make somebody look good and that, but he looks a decent player, and the rumour is that he's 23 and he could be coming to Ibrox in January. if not on a free transfer in May. Whether it's true or no, he's actually 22 coming up for. He's a decent looking player, but we've seen that before, Oxshare. You could do it on YouTube, as you say.
What's his name, Jimmy?
Mustafa Mohammed. Mostafa Mohamed.
All right, mate. I'll look him up.
There's a few wee videos on YouTube, and he looks a decent player.
Improvement can't stop JFK.
What's that?
The continuous improvement can't stop. If Stevie Gerrard thinks this guy's a better than Jermaine Defoe to take us forward, there's no room for sentiment as much as we like Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
If Stephen Gerrard thinks that this boy, whoever he is, let's just say he's called Rude the Bear, right? And he thinks he's a better right back than James Tavernier, you go and get him and you improve your team. That's what a manager's got to do. He lives and dies by trying to improve his team.
Well, you know me for old, obviously. My only problem with bringing him in is I'll need to sing Mo Mo Super Mo. And it's something I've never sang in my life. But hell, if it's him, I'll sing it,
You know the words, mate. You know the words.
I know the words, aye. But, no, you're right, as Rudy was saying there, he was agreeing with me, and me and you spoke about it at great length, and so is all here. Look, we need a third striker.
Hi, Jim. What's up?
I need to cut across.
Hold me back.
We've been joined by a caller. Good evening, Jim.
When you've finished your message, just hang up.
Jim wants to speak to the world while he's speaking to us.
He's had a few Coronas a night, I think.
No.
Aye.
Jim's no, he's a man's man.
He's a man's man, aye. He bites the head off the bottle instead of using a bottle opener. As I was saying,
I've just been told Port Bear's in the doghouse because his wife's been looking for her beers.
But no, I heard what Bridgman.
JFK, you'll need to hold on.
Oh, here we go.
We've been joined by Jim. How evening, Jim?
Hold on, I was turn this thing off.
Jim, this is your last chance, mate. Hurry up.
Aye.
Right, make your point. Hurry up, brother.
All right, Jim.
There's not really a point. I was just going to ask the guy, when's the right time for your Christmas tree up? And I heard the guy tell me
Christmas tree. Right.
Ask Jimmy for that. Jimmy's a gardener. Jimmy's a gardener.
Hey, Jimmy's a gardener. Look, there's a guy around the corner for me, right, and he's had Christmas lights up for the last 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
And there's more lights in his house than there is in George Square. It's absolutely, I want to see it. Well, I was asking he was looking for a Santa to sit in the garden. I said I was going to ask Oxshare if he wanted to do it.
Yeah, shocker.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, dear.
The golden finger will be pointed at you in a minute, boy.
Hey, on
Tell you
chest,
what,
on
JFK,
chest.
that's the only way I'll get empty my sack.
Aye. Put your Christmas tree up any time you like, Jim.
Well, I'm going to take a loft tomorrow, but that's somebody said to me about the 12th or something. Is that no?
Is that July?
July.
That's putting your banner up.
Steady. Let's go into the summer for God. You want to forget that's Christmas, Jimmy. Hey, God, I've lost the plot now. What was I going to say? Hey, thanks for taking my call. I was going to say about Glenn Kamara. That was a good point. I was just wondering what he was doing yesterday. But I didn't see the guy. Didn't see him in the game.
I think
it was just me.
I'll take it with the panel, but I'll give you my answer first. I think all in midfield, mate, he was closing down, breaking the play, moving it simple, mate. You didn't see him beat 3-4 players and dribbled it. He had a 10-minute spell in the first half over on the left-hand side where he had Brun on toast, mate. Stardog.
I actually think Kamara had a really, really good game, and to be honest, I'm the same as I think it was Port Bale that said earlier, mate. I was really, really disappointed to see him getting taken off. I thought Kamara was having a good game. So are they, Jim. So I don't know, mate. I don't really know what to say in that. For me, I think the midfield more than done their job yesterday. I think the midfield yesterday more than done their job, mate. It was just a matter of we were clinical enough on the day.
Rudy Bear.
I agree with Stardog. I say week in, week out on the show, Ox, when I'm here, that you win and lose the games in the midfield for me. 9 times out of 10, if you get a grip in the midfield, 9 times out of 10, you win the game. And that's, that proved it to me yesterday. I thought Kamara played really well. I thought Jack was absolutely brilliant. Kamara breaks the play up well. He moves the ball forward. He never does anything really tricky. He just keeps it all nice and simple. But there's nothing wrong with that when you're a midfield player. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I mean? He's an excellent young player, Kamara. He's got loads to learn yet. Absolutely forget he's a young player. He's got bags of stuff to learn yet. He's got bags of experience to gain. He will be a really excellent player for us if he stays with us. I have no doubt about that. And like Stardog, I think he played really well yesterday, and I think the midfield did really well. We only failed in one department yesterday, hitting the back of the net, Ox, and you can't blame Glenn Kamara for that.
All right, Bridgeman?
Yeah, I can't disagree with Rudy. I thought Glenn Kamara had an excellent game yesterday. I thought he was very unlucky to get taken off, but obviously there was you're going to put on an attacker. Who are you going to take off? You're not going to take a straight swap for Morelos because Morelos battering them. But here we go. It's got to be one of them. Unfortunately, it was Kamara, and that could be. You could have tossed a coin. You could have said any of these daft saying to pick somebody. But seriously, I thought Kamara did. In fact, I love the way our midfield played yesterday. I think it's the best I've seen them all playing, those three guys together. And I don't think, and our whole team, not one failure. Not for me anyway, not one failure. So Kamara, very unlucky. I thought he played well.
Yeah,
Jim,
Brisbane, who was the missing link yesterday then?
In what way? Sorry.
In the midfield.
Link.
Who do we miss? Oh, absolutely.
Well, no, we were saying Davis was injured, and you could speak in a general point and say any team would miss a Stephen Davis on form.
Absolutely.
But I thought Kamara, he's only a young lad. That's his first time he's been near a final. That's amazing.
I know.
Just amazing that the boys turned it out. Absolutely superb. Very, very happy. Very happy for them.
I've seen that.
Right, Jumbo, we'll get a few calls coming in, mate. Listen, thanks for the call. Always good to hear from you. And we'll speak to you soon, Brad. All right?
Cool.
Cheers, mate. I think we've been joined by Albert. I think it's Albert.
Hi, mate. How you all doing?
He always reverses the charges. I don't know how you get away with it. Here, that's another complaint I've got. Right, you can't get on a bus in Glasgow for pensioners, man. It's full of them, Rudy.
Well, you know more about that than me, mate. You know
what I mean?
Did you bump into Old Bear then, did you?
Go to the terminus. That's what I do. Go to the terminus and you go in for, it's empty and you go in for nothing. Great.
They're called happy buses, Oxshire. You should try it sometime.
Happy buses, Jimmy.
That must be great for you, GFK. You're all school chums on it.
It's brilliant, mate. You just flash that wee card and you're on the bus for nothing. You travel everywhere. It's absolutely brilliant. Concession on the
only downside of the Ox is the bus smells of fish. That's all. That's the
No.
Did you see Fisher?
No.
Come on now. It's a clean bus.
That's a yellow card, Mr. Albert.
Good, mate. Good.
Right, a yellow card.
I took one yesterday, I know.
An orange one, then a red one. Right, what's your point? Now you've had time to reflect.
Well, the same as everybody else. No, I mean, the team played well. There's nothing away from it. They did play well. Excellent. No complaints whatsoever. You can dig out a few people who didn't play to their maximum, but that's neither here nor there. As everybody's been saying, we didn't put the ball in the net. But one thing you need to understand here, by the way, and it showed up one thing glaringly yesterday. Aribo, who's on it? Kent, Kamara, Jack, and Arfield. I mean, combined they 5 players. Do you know how many shots they had? They 5 players? One shot, and that was for Jack. Now, we Alfie's up there. He's going to have half games. And if nobody else is shooting, where's the goals coming from?
Is that
depending too much.
Is that shots on target?
Shots on target. By the way, that one Arfield hit out of the bar on the one target. They're clearances. They're no shots for me. I'm not counting them as shots. They're clearances. That's ridiculous. That's a pathetic attempt at a shot at a goal. That's shocking at that level. But they had one shot, and that was Jack's shot. And that was it for the midfield and for the other forwards. That's not acceptable, guys. Come on.
It was a day for shooting, wasn't it, in the right areas?
Low and hard.
Of course it was. Low and hard, exactly. We all know that. How do they know that? But anyway, that was a fact. No shots. We Alfie's doing all the shooting, and he's having an half day. Don't get me wrong. And another question I'd like to ask you is, you ruined Defoe earlier on. If Defoe got all the chances that we Alfie got yesterday, do you think he'd have scored?
Aye.
I think so as well. I think it scored at least one of them. So you can't just say Defoe was crap yesterday. They never set out one chance from him. If he gets any of the chances of wee Alfie's, there's a fair chance. I'm not saying he'd score them all, but there's a fair chance he'd score one, maybe two of them. So
to that point, he makes a lot of his own chances, Albert, didn't he?
Most of them, aye, but not all of them. But most of them, aye, he does, and he's a great wee player. I'm not getting at Alfie. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm not. In fact, I'm not getting at anybody. The defence, I don't agree with Rudy with that defence. They gave me the willies. They just gave me the willies. They had nothing to do yesterday. That's how they were good. They had absolutely nothing to do.
You're not a fan of
that's credit.
Goldson, are you?
That's that.
You're not a fan of Goldson, are you?
No, I'm not, mate. I'm not. He gives me the willies. He really does. There you are. Winning football means everything. And I'll give you a wee example of him yesterday, what's no winning football. See that Johnson chance? That was Goldson gets to the ball with Eduardo, right? And he slides in. And you're going, well done. But he doesn't knock the ball out. He tries to pull the ball around him, get the tackle and pull the ball around him and stone up with the ball. Instead of that, he doesn't do anything, and the guy gets away from him, passes the ball through for Johnson. I'm saying that's no winning football. Winning football, son, is putting that ball. That's no guy. That guy's no getting by me, and he's no making a pass. That ball goes out the park. Right, and it should go out the park. That's it. That's winning football, mate. That's winning football. That's how you win games.
He thinks he's a football player, Albert. That's his problem.
And he's no, mate.
No, he's no. You're right.
And I think we'll go to the solution. What we need, and if we're going to sign anybody, and forget 10 million, we've not got 10 million to spend, but we need a decent. No, I don't. Really? I don't see it, mate. No, I don't see it. Well, if the investment comes in, probably, but we've been hearing for that long enough now. But I don't see 10 million coming in. But anyway, I hope it does. But anyway, we need a centre forward. We're taking away from it. We need a different size centre forward that brings a different thing to the game. That's what we need.
A big guy. That's what we need, Albert. A big scrapper in the centre forward position. We need a different.
And we need a powerful midfielder that's got pace and can drive us forward. We've no pace for the midfield. They're good players. I'm not arguing with them. They're good enough players, but they're no. When we're breaking, they're breaking too slow. I mean, Kamara, Aribo and Arfield and Davis and Jack have absolutely no pace whatsoever. And we need a powerful midfielder to drive us forward.
When that boy moves his legs, he's very, very quick.
No,
I
don't see it. I don't see it, mate.
I think I've got to agree with Ox, Albert. Aribo, when I've seen him for Nigeria and I've seen him doing it for Rangers when he's playing that more advanced role. I know what you're saying. From deeper in midfield, it sometimes looks like he's not getting a pace to break through. But when he's that wee one further forward, I think when the guy gets going, he's a flying machine. I really do. But I know what you're saying. I was talking about types earlier on in midfielders. But I feel we need a midfielder as well. But I felt we needed, a guy that put an all-round box-to-box midfielder, somebody that can, get from box to box for 90 minutes, no bother. Powerful, strong, good in the tackle, but could also have an burst. Aye, and I believe, I put a message in the group earlier on, I believe they're looking at a South African guy. The Kaiser Chiefs coming to end his contract this year. I don't know if he's the answer, but I know the type of guy that I would like to see.
Is that not a band?
But I think we need a midfielder.
Ruby.
Predictor, right?
I'll tell you another thing, guys. See that you're all talking about the next step, to make us a win something. That's a big step. That's a huge step to take now.
You've
This
said
is
that,
the challenge
you've
we've
said
got.
that for 2 months, Albert.
This is the challenge, mate.
Aye, it's just to get over the line. It's like you see the guy in the darts final gets to the final every year, but can't he win it? And the snooker guys have done it before. They blow up in front of your eyes.
Jimmy White, for example.
Aye.
Great player, but gets to the final, beating 6 finals. What's that about? That's no.
It's
that's
a different mentality. We can't say we're winners, but I think we're all agreeing that our football was quite good. I'm going to go to Fox. I'm going to bring Fox in because he's a fan of Aribo, and it was him at first pointed out how quick he was the first time we seen him. Fox.
Hello,
Aribo. It was you that pointed out to me the first time we seen him how rapid he was.
he's quite quick over the ground.
You're very quiet, mate.
Sorry, pal. I think he's very quick over the ground, mate. I think it was one of the European games when he broke through and showed his pace. I can't remember exactly what game it was.
Mitterland.
Might have been, mate. And when he does move, he can move quickly. But in Scottish football, mate, you don't get a chance to show your pace because you're playing against 10 packed in the defence. All round, I think he'll improve now. I don't think we'll see the best of Joe Aribo next year, mate, and I think he's still settling in and getting to grips with Scottish football, and I think he'll progress in the future.
Can I come in on Ox?
You can make it brief. We've been joined by another caller.
Yeah, okay, pal. Just to say, I agree with Fox. I think Joe Aribo has got a lot of qualities, and I think he's a superb young player. And if you think his surroundings, 6 months ago, where was he? You know what I mean? And here he was, he's playing a cup final against our natural enemy type of thing. I mind you, terrible.
He was playing at Wembley Bridge in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
In front of 80,000 people.
I'm not saying it wasn't any good. I'm saying
he's a great player.
He's playing in one of the biggest games in the world, in a cup final. That's what I'm meaning. One of the biggest games in the world he was playing in. I'm just saying, right? I think he's a smashing player. I thought he handled some very, very well yesterday. I thought all the team did, and I agree with Fox. We might not see the best of him until the turn of the year or maybe into next season.
Anyway, we've been joined by another caller, and another one. There's even more. Evening caller.
Do not.
Who is it?
Stephen Fairshire.
All right, okay. How you doing, Stevie? All right?
I'm deflated for yesterday.
What happened to you? Did something happen to you?
No, I'm my star dog in what do you call him? Rivalry. Yesterday, I listened back to the show. If you play that good and get beat, I can't take positives, honestly.
Well, I can. Rudy
I think he's been very lenient, honestly.
On whom?
Rudy Bear, in you come, Rudy. Tell him.
That's what I think.
I think the only department we lacked was in the goal scoring department. I don't think you can fault the defence. All right, they might not, as Albert says, might not have a great lot today, yesterday. I think the midfield was excellent. I don't think you could fault them. I just think, look, it was one of the days. I've seen better Rangers teams than this get beaten in cup finals. Been watching them a long time. I've seen better teams than that get beaten in cup finals. It's happened before and it'll happen again. It was one of the days. It didn't matter what we'd done. We couldn't seem to put the ball in the back of the net. Their goalie, Big Foster, had an absolute worldie again. He pulled off some great saves. He's a good goalkeeper. Good goalkeepers do that when required. I'm sure that Alan McGregor would have done it for us in the past. It was just one of the games. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to put it in and say, look, we should have scored. We'd have finished that game 4 or 5-0 up by the end of the 90 minutes. They couldn't have had a complaint about that. They couldn't have had a complaint, but we didn't. And we're all like... We're all...
Can I just come in on that?
Can you go, Smith?
How many times did we go in our 9 in a row era to Parkhead and get battered and win the game?
Sometimes when it looks
I get that.
And you go, Stevie?
Playing and winning, I get that. And I was about to say the same thing, but you're left to the end of that saying, fuck me, do you have today?
You have to hit the back of the net, Stevie.
Score.
That's what you have to do, mate. You have to score.
Well, exactly. We were saying that last week there. You don't care how you win, just win them. Did we do with all the chances and didn't score? That's it. I'm with Stardog in that. That's no good enough.
You're right. Who the piece yesterday?
Eh?
You're breaking up a bit, so yeah. Or does it
You
just
got a lot
me?
of interference coming for you, Stevie. I think your mic might be too close to you. Try tying it around your neck and pulling it.
You like...
If I didn't like you, I'd bet your door rocks, Jerry, after that comment.
Oh, I'd get Stevie for the drum and be doing an air shove and the petrol before you move, mate.
Stevie, give him the button, pal. He should be getting the button for making a comment like
Mate, you've got to see a point, right? Let's be honest, right? Their striker, who they always play the ball to hold up, wasn't even on the park. The left back wasn't fit, and they still came out the game winning for me to do that play.
Aye, an offside goal, we miss a penalty. We miss team chances. They have one effort at goal. We get mugged, mate. We get mugged. Listen, if you think that was bad, and I'm going to go to Fox, Stevie, you're going to have to go and mute because we're getting a lot of interference with you, mate. I know we're laughing about it, mate. I'm going to go to Fox. Me and him walked out of Hampden together. Sat and watched the whole game when we get beat 4-0 with them, and it was going on 10-0. We've got to be honest about it. Their team's no changed a lot.
Yeah.
And how our team played yesterday. Yeah, you're gutted, but it was a different kind of sick. Fox, in you come, mate.
Aye, I couldn't agree more. I know I take everybody's point, but about because we never won the game, they tend to think that we never played well. But in actual fact, we did. I've also heard people talk about the mentality of the team. That team's mental attitude was good yesterday. They went out there to win. Unfortunately for us, they didn't. But there's not much wrong with our team, guys. That a few wee breaks of the ball, which happen in football, wouldn't make a great deal of difference to.
I'd rather play pure than win, no, Fox. That's my point.
Oh, agreed, mate. But football's like that, mate. You can watch games anywhere in the world and you'll see these things happen. If you don't get the breaks of the ball when it matters, that's what winning cup finals. That's the difference between winning and no winning sometimes.
And you come
the first couple.
Stevie, wait, there's 11 people on the call, mate, and you come, Smurf.
Fox, see, I wholeheartedly agree with Fox, but considering obviously the journey we've had, don't want to sort of revisit that. Do you think have we endured that, our attitude to it would be different, and that we're a wee bit too forgiving because we've got the references of the 4-0 game going on 10-0. Because of that, because we've got that mental reference, we can go, well, we can see a steady improvement. But in actual fact, if you didn't have that reference, you'd be sitting there going, it's not good enough. We need better players.
But Smart, there's too many people looking back on great Rangers sides and saying this, but in the here and now, we're trying to build up into a great side. Taking a wee bit longer than the fans would like, but we'll get there.
Aye.
And you come, Port Bear. He's got a taste of the Coronas, JFK, and you come.
Coronas, man.
Squeeze that lime in it, and aye, I think.
That lime. Oh, do you put lime in it? Aye.
Aye, it's a cocktail.
Is that? Oh my God. You need to try it. No, it'd be better. You need 12 snake bites, and then you'll know you had a baby. 12 snake bites, half and half, and just get it down your own neck, man.
12 snake bites, Jimmy.
Oh, snake bites and whiskey. Oh, what a combination!
That's a proper cocktail, mate.
That's not called anaesthetic.
No, it's called who the F are you looking at?
It takes me back to my school days, JFK.
Aye, we used to batter each other with Newcastle brown bottles.
That sounds fun.
It was fun, mate.
Right, you back, where's Port Bear? No, it's no. On you go, GFK. Give your thoughts.
My thoughts on Aribo, as we were talking earlier on, in the midfield, I'm all right with the midfield. Up front is my biggest problem. And I think if there's money to be spent, which I think there will be, I'm a great believer in shows of money all the other place, and I think there will be money. We need to really strengthen for the rest of the season, whether we lose Fred or no, which I don't think we will, but we need to strengthen the team going forward. I don't see much wrong with the midfield, personally. I'm all right with the back four. I would like to see Edmondson get a run at some point. I'd love to see Polster get a wee run as well. I mean, that might happen come to Stranraer game after we come back for the winter break. But we need to try and get these guys bedded into the team. I mean, it was in the news the other day that we're told Andy King that he's going back to Leicester City in January. I mean, for the life of me, I don't know why we brought Andy King in the first place. Can anybody actually tell me how many minutes he actually played for Rangers?
He's not played much, Jimmy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, Fox. I couldn't tell you how many. I mean, can't remember seeing him. Be quite honest, I can't even remember what game he actually played in.
I think he was helping the kick man, Jimmy. Yeah.
See, when we're talking about our midfield, mate, our midfield was against what the press in Scotland called the top class midfield. Brown never kicked a ball. McGregor never kicked a ball. And Christie, who they've been raving about all season, never kicked a ball either. Our midfield outplayed them yesterday. They had no excuses. We outplayed them.
100% agree with you, Fox. That's what I'm saying. Me personally, I don't see any need to change it in the midfield. I can see what Albert's talking about, but I'm happy with the midfield. I'm happy with the back four, but I would like others to be coming in like Katic. I know me and Stardog had a wee bit of banter about Katic and that, but I rate Katic as a player, and I think we need to bring him in, Polster and Edmondson. I mean, it's a squad game now. I mean, like Stardog, I watched Liverpool a lot. Like, Liverpool played 3 games there, and they made 8 changes over the 3 games because of the
point was quite a difference, did it, Jimmy?
No, because you're right, mate. They've all fitted in, Stardog. You and I mean, are the guys that watch Liverpool a lot, and they managed to...
Were they fortunate to beat Brighton?
It doesn't matter if they were fortunate to beat Brighton or no.
They still won again, mate.
They still won. The fact of the matter is that they
Why don't you go and watch Liverpool every weekend?
What? That's terrible comment, mate.
Low blow. Time out.
I've no got a button here. I'll tell you what I've got. Stevie, we're on for Oxford.
They're a different level for us, mate. They're a different level. The players that bring.
We've not got a depth. I don't think. I don't think we've got a depth for that, Jimmy.
See, that's.
Oh, you back? You back? You finished the balls.
That's a good point. Bill's just made there.
Right, can I just stop you? I want to go to Stevie Fairshire, and I want to ask him who we think, if he was taking players out of the team for yesterday, who it would be, and then I'll go back to GFK, Stardog, and we'll go on. Yeah. Stevie, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't agree with your opinion, but you're entitled to it.
You've not heard it yet.
I'll be home.
Right.
Who would you take out? Who you kids take?
JFK there night, right, was talking about that young boy at right back for Celtic been good, supposedly. I was looking forward to seeing Kent against him, considering he's 17-year-old. I think Ryan Kent underperformed yesterday. I'll be honest, I did.
All right, I think that was a general consensus opinion that Kent could have been better. So you're getting rid of Kent then. Who else?
For yesterday's games?
Aye. You're saying you would go to rip it up and start again?
Kent, I didn't think Carfield did a good game either.
He didn't shine a lot, mate, but he done some of a power of work, closing down, tackles, making the ball move.
Still no back
in the first half. He lacks pace, mate.
You wouldn't want to get shot at Kent just because of yesterday, would you, mate?
No, he's asking about yesterday's performance, pal. No, what I've seen so far, I'm talking about yesterday.
But if you're
Aye, but
saying
that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't take
that
him
bad,
out of the team just because of yesterday.
Just because, well, I was looking for. I thought that'd be our most dangerous position, considering he was against a 17-year-old mate, and he underperformed.
who's opening the sweeties?
JFK.
Do you think he performed well? Like?
That sounded like a
I
Corona
thought-
opening than me.
I thought he could have been better,
Bag
mate.
of
but-
limes. Bag of limes.
Right, now that's plenty.
By the way,
Oh,
see
not
that boy
drinking
you're
for the
saying
youth, I'll
he's,
tell
see
you that.
that boy you're saying he's 17. He's 19 tomorrow. Just to let you know.
JFK, I think, said 17 the other day, doesn't he, mate? He's young anyway. I thought Ken would have ripped him a new one than ever, so.
Boy's quick. The boy's rapid, he is. He's rapid.
Who?
But he ultimately never hurt us. He never hurt us. He moved up the park a lot, took the ball, but he never hurt us.
I just thought Ken would be better, mate. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't. Look, Kent, he done okay, wasn't he? He didn't shine. He done okay. Part of a team game. But who
So
else?
him and
who's-
Arfield's man, so that's it, mate. The rest could pass marks, but couldn't get the ball in the net, as you said.
All right. Aye, but you're right to be disappointed with the result, mate. I think we're all disappointed with the result. And there are two things, and all Bears points is always a great point. Sometimes you just go to win ugly. JFK, then Stardock.
Well, my only change with yesterday, if it had been fit, would have been Stephen Davis. But I did say on Friday that I would have liked to have seen Katic playing if French Eddie was going to be there. But he obviously wasn't in their team. He came on the last half hour. But I wouldn't. I mean, Ryan Kenty did have a fantastic game. But the substitution was strange. If he was going to, I mean, I'd have taken Kent off if he was going to put Barker on if he was looking for a bit of pace. But I wouldn't change it dramatically. I was pleased with everybody's performance on the day, so I wouldn't change it.
Stardog.
No, I wouldn't. You can't just go in there and start changing the team and things like that based on that yesterday. But I have to kind of back up Stevie a bit because it was me that came out and said this yesterday. You know, they did have their best player out and they played horrible. They got a player sent off and we got a penalty. But listen to me, mate. If that was us that had won that final, what would we be saying? We were crap and we still won. So that is a